What it is, family, what it is. Hey, man, we out here with the birds chirping. You know what I'm saying? We listening to nature doing its thing. You hear me? For real. Hey, like, subscribe, tell a friend so they'll tell another friend. You know, we just checking in on the podcast right now. First and foremost, you know, we got to give praise to the Most High. For real, he the one that put it in our life, you know what I'm saying? So let's just get to it. Basically, I just been cooling, man, and studying a lot of good principles, dealing with the kingdom mentality, you know what I'm saying? Because we was here, basically, you know, we've been put here, as the biblical text say, to have dominion, you know what I mean? And that's rulership, that's ownership, that's the dominate, you know what I mean? And that's why we was basically here on earth, you know what I'm saying? And that's the dominate. The reason why I use a lot of like was because right now man has fallen, you know what I'm saying, from the original state that Adam was in. You feel me? So that's why I talk like I talk right now, because of the simple fact what happened was in the past. You feel me? So as an author, we speak in these types of concepts. You feel me? And we dialogue like this. You feel me? But you know, this how it go. Long story short, though, I appreciate everybody for checking the podcast out, YouTube. You know, I go through a different variety of concepts dealing with news to generational wealth, uh, finances, history, ancient history, different types of philosophy, dealing with religion. So you can get a great understanding about the channel when you go to the playlist Supreme Wisdom, because I don't only upload knowledge that I spit to give to the family, but I also share other people documentaries and dialogues and podcasts on that playlist Supreme Wisdom. So check it out, it's on the channel, you know. And today I'm just basically getting everybody a little rundown what I got coming up for the month of May. A bunch of new novels. You know, I had to slow it down a little bit because the mind is can be expressed so rapidly now, dealing with AI and the tools that it has. It can create whatever you imagine in split seconds, you know what I'm saying? And once you prompt it to get it to where you liked it, you know what I mean, now you're able to upload your images and push them out towards the world, the economy, you know what I mean, and share what you got going on with other like-minded individuals. So that's what I've been on lately, man. I just been studying AI, trying to implement it in the business as well, things like that, you know what I mean? But other than that, handling my business, doing what I gotta do, staying in line, walking, you know, the path, the journey, to get the message out. You feel me? And that's what we all gotta do. We got to get the message out, you know, because the Most High put things in our way to grab our attention. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not careful, man, you got them spirits that just roam all day, man. Look for trouble, look for stuff to get into. And sometimes they come into your close ones. your loved ones, cause they not conscious and aware or woke of who they are, what they doing. You know what I mean? And sometimes they don't understand that type of energy and that lifestyle they living. You know, is not satisfying to a lifestyle or a walk that you living. You feel me? So you got to set the standard for yourself. You know what I mean? And you gotta let people know, like, cause you think that way, don't mean I got to think that way. You feel me? Because you see things a certain way, don't mean I have to see things that way. But I can understand where you're coming from. You hear me? So, you know, it's just, you got to learn how to communicate. Dealing with this day and age and time, a lot of our generation that's coming up now don't know how to communicate unless it's via social media. You know what I'm saying? Via text or email. When we was coming up, we ain't had that in our generation. You feel me? So we had to come together. You feel me? Have huddles and, you know what I mean? Things like that, and group talks. You know, boys and girl club meeting, everybody meet up, hide and seek. You know, stuff like that. Group walks down the track. You hear me? But now everybody be so spaced out. Even the jitterbugs with the social media game, man, there's no real communication. Everything electronic. You know what I mean? If you take too long to respond back, something wrong. You feel me? So, hey, you know how it go, man. The communication thing came very, very, it has changed rapidly over the years, you know what I'm saying? All the way back from ancient times, from when birds was carrying notes, pigeons flying messages. You hear me? For real. Hey, listen, man. You just gotta stay up, family. You just really got to stay up out here. Cause the enemy will take your kindness for weakness, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't stand on what you believe in and let the people know that, hey man, my time valuable just as much as your time valuable. You feel me? You look at yourself running the business, I look at myself running the business. You feel me? You want me to be on time, I expect for you to be on time. You want me to treat you like a boss, I expect for you to treat me like a boss. You feel me? So, some people don't have that same type of philosophy that you may have, because of the simple fact you may be in an area or a position in your life where that people always see a different part of you, but they don't really know you. They only scratch the surface with you. You feel me? And you can't really build good relationships like that. Those relationships are shatterproof. You know what I mean? Like, to build a shatterproof relationship, you got to really, really know that person. You got to know that person through communication. You know, not through trying to force your concepts and ideas on that person. You know what I mean? And if you keep abusing your authority, it shall be taken from you. And then you'll be placed under authority of a harder discipline because you was ungrateful for having authority. You feel me? So life's about tests, life's about cycles, and you got to really pay attention to a lot of the cycles in life. And if you find yourself repeating that cycle, it's a step went wrong, son. It's a glitch in the matrix. You feel me? So you got to really tighten your game up at the end of the day to make things meet. You know what I'm saying? On one accord. Align yourself. Always pray. Get into your biblical text. It's gonna lead you into other knowledge. You know, and then you start to build your philosophy. You start to shape your beliefs. You feel me? And you start to stand on things and see things different. You create morals, principles. You know what I'm saying? And now you got a code that you living by. You feel me? And just keep going for the goal. You hear me? And I listen to a lot of Dr. Miles Monroe because I'm learning about the kingdom mentality, leadership, you know what I'm saying, and other concepts and principles that's helping me understand the path that I'm on, because I already know my purpose.
Will.
Yes.
Go to the store.
All right. But you already get the drift, man. You hear me? So that's the OG. Let me know they finna slide to the store. You feel me? The old boy. But at the same time, man, there ain't nothing but much respect. And I love that. At the same time, my old girl, my old boy, they've been married like 40-something years, you hear me? So that's a good thing. And when you got that type of connection with your mate, that's your soulmate, your helpmate, your partner, you know what I mean? Y'all went through it, been through it, going through it, gonna get through it, done saw good times, done saw bad times, great memories, can talk about this, can talk about that. That's real true love. When people been married over 40-something years, like my parents, man, and that's awesome. And that's where I learned a lot of my morals and principles from. You hear me? So, hey, big ups to the old boy and the old girl for doing what they do. You hear me? For real. Hey, this your host, Arthur Chill Fetty. Like, subscribe, tell a friend so they'll tell another friend. I'm checking out. Even though you might just be checking in, hit rewind. It's still your time. For real. Download all that great information from the divine. Yeah.